talking about the Dijon mustard incident here. Just let me have like a little giggle, okay?
A little giggle? You can have a lot of giggle. This is the easiest W you could get in life. You have to punk someone. Why do you have to punk someone? Because now this is what's happening. Get it though? Because Ninja's the biggest face. She has to make an example out of him. Because if not, people will think it's okay to punk her.
She also mentioned that Ninja denounced what Dijon did publicly on her stream, but let me show you what Ninja said. And the only time that Ninja has spoken about this publicly. To be going through everything. Listen, I'm calling him Dijon Mustard because everywhere that I see his name, it's misspelled, and I find that kind of funny. And after a week of harassment, like, I might as well, like, just let me have like a little giggle, okay?
A little giggle? You can have a lot of giggle. This is the easiest W you could get in life. Easiest.
And that's gonna be my little giggle for the week, all right?
She's got more than a little giggle. Because now she can have the big fish now. Ninja.
I'm calling him Dijon Mustard. So, I'm gonna be talking about the Dijon mustard incident here, once and for all, because there's something really important that I want to talk about at the end. And because I want to close this chapter once and for all, move on afterward.
Yeah, I don't think after a while, she really cared about the jidion situations because it's just trolling. She understands that but the weird part was after. It was just so strange, but it is what it is. But the weird part was when he started taking it personal. That was cringe as hell. It was weird, but I don't think the L plus ratio was something like, maybe in the moment she's like, oh, I gotta deal with this again. This is the Leafy thing, blah 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 blah. But in the beginning, no. Afterwards, she was like, alright, it was just L plus still be L plus ratio. Who cares? He's just, why did he make personal attacks?
Without feeling like there was anything that I left unsaid. On God, I should not be looking at the chat right now because someone just said, that's kind of hypocritical. I'm sorry. After you get told to, like, kill yourself, that you're a slut, a whore, L ratio, spam.
Jesus Christ.
I think I can make a mustard joke. Can I? Is that? Do you think that maybe, like, is that?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I think I want to see Toxic Pokey. I think once you start, the thing is, yeah, with this whole internet thing, is a storyline, yeah? If you start a villain and you turn into a good guy, people are more accepting. If you start good, then you turn into a villain, people really hate you because they thought you were one way and then you're actually the other. But if you start a villain, people will love you forever. I think that's what happened with Keemstar. He started off as a villain, and then he changed, he developed. There was some sort of development in his character. But I don't know. I think it's there's something to be said about people that come off good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they think that they're holier than thou. They hold them to a whole nother pedestal. Like, for me, Poki's just a human being. She will make mistakes. She will learn from them. She go forward. But for everybody else, it's like, nah, Poki's different. Poki is on a pedestal. And that is when it gets tricky. Because you can't control how people perceive you. You can't control how certain situations will be perceived. She could have a bad day or like have a bad interaction with someone, and it may not be a personal sort of situation, but it's like, yo, this is how it was that day, this is how I was feeling, I apologize. But people will then look at her and like, I thought you was different though. I thought you was this, but you're actually this. But no, it's like, every day people change. People are not the same person that they were yesterday, and people, there's a lot that goes into it.
Not fair.
And I think right now she's in every right to attack Jidion back, even if it's personal, because of what happened. You attacked me personally, I can attack you personally.
Just a question. Like, is it okay for me to say mustard? Is that too far? Is mustard too far for me? Talking about me sexually on stream and harassing me on every single platform that you own?
It's not too far. I think she's within her right to weaponize anything at this point. Yeah, she can literally weaponize anything, and she will win. Jidion is in a losing predicament.
That's cool, but me saying mustard is hypocritical. Anyways, moving on. Oh my god, I can't look at chat because I'm gonna be here all day. Okay, so yeah, as I said, I'm gonna talk about it all. I think it's important. Too far. Okay, I also feel it's important to talk about all of this because harassment like this is nothing new. It's been a constant problem for women in gaming for so long. And for future female streamers, they will likely also get this kind of treatment if we don't very clearly...
Alright, listen. Guys, I'm gonna be real. Him just saying El Persuasio was fine. Him just attacking her personally about what she chooses to do in her personal life was a bit far, but I wouldn't say that it's how do I wouldn't say she was being attacked because she was female. I would say she was a target because she's pokey, not because she's a woman. And right now it's a smart move in chess because now she's got an army of women on her side because of the nature in which he was speaking about her. But yeah, he only said those things because he knew it would hurt. That's basically it. It had nothing to do with her being a woman, but she's in her right to weaponize anything at this moment because she was the one being attacked. Hey, did I mess something up? Okay, let me see. No, I didn't. Oh god. Right, yeah, she's in her right to weaponize anything at this moment, but I won't say it was because she's a woman. She was targeted. It was because you have one of the biggest names. You have one of, or if not the biggest names on this platform, and it started off as a troll, but then he pushed the boundaries because that's the mindset he's in as a YouTuber. How do I push the boundaries? Mr. Beast, every mindset he has is how do I push the boundaries? How do I push the boundaries? So naturally he's gonna push it to as far as he can before someone really holds him back and goes, no, you can't do that. That's the kind of headspace Jidion is in. Like, I have to push the boundaries of content. I have to push it, and this is the result of pushing the boundaries. Sometimes when you push the boundaries, you push the wrong boundaries, and then you end up like this.
For women in gaming for so long, and
I wouldn't say women. I would say women in gaming have issues, but I would say like most of them is just how guys would interact with each other and they think that it's okay to interact like that with women because, you know, that's how we are. We just it's sometimes it's just harmless because we are brutal with each other. Like the joke Miskiff has with what's it called, Hassan. He tells him fuck you, I hate you. He even with the Valkyrie situation, Miskiff mobilized the unit to attack Hassan, but it was a joke. You know what I'm saying? There's something to be said. They know each other, so it's cool. But either way, it's a joke and it's a troll. And I think he thought that it was okay for him to troll like this with Pokey because he did it with FaZe Rug, because he trolls a lot. Don't do it like FaZe Rug, or don't FaZe Rug it, you know, because he's that is in a sense he's attacking FaZe Rug, and their fans feel like yo they hate each other, and sometimes his fans will probably go say something to FaZe Rug on Twitter or something, or FaZe Rug's fan will come and say something to Jidion. But that is the nature in which men interact with each other. You know, we I can't lie, we are brutal to each other. Brutal. But it's all in love, but it's very, very brutal. It's very brutally honest. And sometimes it will hurt your feelings, but it is what it is.
Important to talk about all of this because harassment like this is nothing new. It's been a constant problem for women in gaming for so long. And for future female streamers, they will likely also get this kind of...
But I would say, like, you guys can't. You can't. The way you interact with a guy, you cannot interact with a woman because there's different rules. The way women interact with each other is not the same way they will interact with us because there's different rules. So that's what I'd say. But I would not say it's misogyny. Well, this is not misogyny. This wasn't an attack because you're a woman. And misogyny is hatred and contempt towards women. So I don't think he had hatred and contempt towards Pokey because she was a woman. It was just because, you know, it was a troll because she was the biggest face. And granted, he took it too far, way too far. He went personal, but that's the nature of us guys. We take things too far, but you know, we got to realize, even though people scream that men and women are equal, we're not. We're really not. What Pokey will be able to get away with, I won't be able to get away with. You know, we're not equal. We have different sets of rules, and especially in interaction, there are different rules for men and women. Different rules
of treatment if we don't very clearly denounce these sorts of actions and this sort of behavior. So let me just start off by going through everything, giving full context of what occurred. This is all well documented in many corners of the internet. So if you really want full details, you want screenshots, you want clips, you can go get that. Dijon Mustard is currently banned on Twitch, so I'm not going to be showing him because I mean, for context, you'd probably be allowed to, but I won't be and I don't really care to. Also, keep in mind, here's a little taste of what I've been dealing with for the last few days. Like this. These are what Dijon Mustard fans look like, okay? Let me show you.
Oh, she's so smart. Oh, she's gonna attack them back. The same way Gideon attacked her, she's gonna attack them back. And she has every right to now. Because she was attacked for no reason.
This is what Dijon Mustard fans look like. This is the type of shit that they are still sending my subs to this day. Someone posted this in my chat right before I went live. Like, they are still at it. Which, on one hand, I'm not really surprised because he told them to be. But on the other hand, it's like, Don't you have homework to finish or something?
Damn.
Anywho, is this the type of shit I've been getting for like the last 5 days? 5 days, something like that. Sorry, I have so many scenes. Let me try to mute the alerts so that those don't get in the way. So yeah, I'm still being harassed. My viewers still are. But before we really get into everything, I just want to give like a quick timeline of events of what happened.
Yeah, this is harassment. In the beginning, it's like it was stupid troll that was dumb to begin with, but now like it's gone on for a couple days. IG lives, tweets, all that. It's messed up.
So before Dijon Mustard hate rated me, he had already made YouTube videos about me. He was already harassing me on Twitter, saying rude stuff on Twitter since like January 4th.
Jesus.
And then on January 12th, it was his first partnered stream on Twitch. I was playing Valorant late at night with my friends, minding my business, having fun, when he told his viewers to go into my stream and spam L plus ratio plus you fell off plus...
No, okay, she's adding stuff. That's not what happened. That's not what happened, Pokey. That's not what happened. He just said L plus ratio. That's it. It wasn't you fell off. It was like L plus ratio.
Many other things.
It wasn't many other things. He just told them to say L plus ratio. That's it.
I was in the middle of a game, so I was just like, are we getting botted? What's going on? And then my mods told me what was happening, and we tried follower only mode. But even he was surprised to see that so many of his fans or viewers had been following me for a very long time. So then we did sub mode, and then they started subscribing to keep harassing me, until eventually we had to do emote only mode to avoid the spam. But at that point, I was hearing from my mods that my subs and like the names that were popping up, I think because Dijon on his stream was like opening their profiles, his viewers were also whispering harassment to my viewers. So at that point, oh, mind you, he even told his followers to follow me so that they can spam later.
It's L plus ratio. Yeah, that was too far. That was a little bit too far. If it was a guy, it would be funny, but it was too far because it was too far.
When like the follow counter is up or whatever. Anyways, so at that point, I'm like, I can emote only and like it's cool, whatever. But I don't want my stream to be like a vessel to be hating on other people and harassing other people. So I just turned my stream off completely. It's like, I don't, you know. Also, when it was in sub only mode, my sub started talking about who he is and what he was telling his chat to do. And Dijon was watching my stream at that time, and he got mad at my subs for snitching, aka telling me what he's doing. And he started talking about how she's not gonna fuck you, bro. Which is so cringe because so many of my subs are girls or minors. And while watching my...
Oh, yeah, it was so cringe. I can't, there's no spinning that part. There is no spinning that part. That was so cringe.
Stream and my chat, he started opening profiles of people, of my subs. And then he addressed the stream. Hey, if you're from Poke stream and you have a penis, she's not gonna fuck you. She has a man. Spoiler alert, she's getting dick down every night by another.
This is I feel the cringe.
I live alone, leave me alone. Anyways, he repeated this over and over again. adding extra detail.
So much
It's just
detail,
disgusting. Like, I feel
unnecessary
weird
detail.
even saying those words. I am not like an openly sexual person. I don't talk about that stuff. And the idea of someone else on their stream talking about it in such an aggressive and inappropriate manner in front of his thousands of young male viewers makes me feel like inexpressibly uncomfortable. It's weird enough if
Yeah.
guys talk sexually about a girl behind her back, but then to do it like
Okay. It's weird. There's no spin in this in Gideon's favor. Actually, there's no way of spinning that part in his favor. It's just he just went at her for no reason
in front of an audience, and I can later see it, and it's ingrained on the internet forever. I don't know. I just don't think stuff like that should be allowed. Sorry. So, anyways, because, as I said, he had opened profiles of my subs, people started whispering them and harassing them in whispers. So yeah, I turned off my stream completely. And during this stream of his, he also told his viewers to keep harassing me if he gets banned. Then he does get banned. He gets a 14-day suspension. And I privated my Twitter because been there, done that. I already knew so many of his fans would be trying to respond to every tweet that I made, harassing my every move.
That's true.
So he then changed his Twitter profile picture to a photo of me without makeup to further harass me. He tweeted a bunch of things relating to me, never apologized.
Why does it feel like we're in court? Court has started. Well, this is what he did, Your Honor. You know, A, B, and C. You know, we're in court right now. She's got good lawyer. She's got evidence.
And further antagonized me by live streaming himself on Instagram, watching my stream every time I streamed or spoke about the situation.
Yep. I don't know why he did that. That was such a dumb move.
At this point of like recount,
honestly, he should have left everything that happened that day to that day and moved on. But he just kept. I think in his mind, he was thinking content. And bro, like, I understand you can't unplug yourself from the content sort of mindset. But yeah, there's no need to be like content all the time.
Counting everything, I just want to clarify, I did not ban Dijon. If he did the exact same stuff to any other streamer, he would still be banned. Twitch would have banned him regardless because it's against the terms of service to do any sort of hate rating or to harass people. There seems to be a...
I mean, it's different actually, because Mizkif did some sort of hate rate towards Hassan, but there was no ban because I think it's situational. If it's towards a woman, you get banned. But you guys need to understand, like, the rules and regulations that govern the interaction between men and women is totally different between men and men and women and men and women. You know, there's some unspoken rules that I feel like get lost in the fog of we are equal. You know, so if I do this to a guy, I should be able to do this to a girl. No, it's different rules.
Fair bit of people. I don't know if you guys just don't understand how Twitch works, but it's not in my power who gets banned or not. Like, I don't decide. So I wanted to clarify that it doesn't matter who he hate rated. It would have resulted in a ban. And yes, Twitch does consider your actions off of the platform and whether that's also against their terms of service. So
they shouldn't do that. That's just weird that Twitch does that. Unless it's something really, really big. But I don't think they should consider your actions off platform in order to ban you. But I understand why they would ban him here, because it's a business decision. Because she's the face of the company, she's getting hate, she gets hate, and we're not backing her. We're losing money, and she has every right to leave the company because, like, Twitch weren't backing it up, and she's not just a partner; she's contracted as an exclusive partner too.
So everything he did on Twitter and Instagram likely did not help. So that is the full timeline of events. That's literally all that happened. I was just sitting at home playing Valorant. Dijon Mustard is now permanently banned. I've been getting thousands of hateful messages across all my platforms for the past few days due to this. It's obviously been very stressful and exhausting, but I'm glad. I want to say it's finally over and dealt with, but like it's getting there. At least to me, after today, I will be closing this chapter. Hold on, can I have some water? There's a lot more to talk about.
Let's go. Big fish, big fish. Because I've been hearing about Ninja.
All right. The next thing I wanted to discuss, hold up. Okay. The next thing I wanted to discuss is actually the reason that I'm revisiting all of this, which is Ninja's involvement in the situation, as well as his manager being very weird to me in my Twitter DMs.
On everything.
I felt like it was important to touch on this because he is quite literally the most well-known Twitch streamer. He's the face of streaming to a lot of people, especially within the Fortnite community, and he has an incredibly young and impressionable audience base. His words and actions carry a lot of weight.
On everything.
So when they were used to support Dijon's case, instead of condemning it, he was essentially enabling this guy's behavior, regardless of his intentions. If you have followed me over my many years of streaming, I am someone who always prefers to handle things privately anytime that I can. So just know that it was a very big decision for me to speak about this publicly. But I am so tired of having the weirdest freaking things happen to me behind the scenes, and then I always just deal with it myself. And I'm getting to the point where I'm sick of it. I'm tired of not speaking out in order to protect someone else's reputation or peace of mind, or even my own. Even if people are upset at me afterwards for speaking my truth, I think I will rest easier knowing that I got it off my chest and that I was honest.
So, what happened?
So, let's get into it. When Dijon was hate rating me, he also sent his viewers to Ninja's chat and was asking him to play Fortnite. Ninja said he couldn't, and him and Dijon had like kind of back and forths.
Yeah, he did the same to, well, not the same. He did kind of the same thing to Ninja, but the interaction was a lot different because it's just different, you know?
Through like the viewers in the chat, Dijon was gifting him subs, etc. They're like having a whole laugh about the thing. Then
okay, he love rated Ninja and hate rated Poki. I can see it.
Dijon's viewers start telling Ninja that Dijon hate rated me, and that the viewers and sent his viewers to say mean things in my chat, and that Dijon and his viewers really want Ninja to help Dijon avoid getting banned. Ninja then proceeds to joke around about it and tells him, "You can't run around rating bitches on Twitch." Which Dijon obviously immediately takes as Ninja calling me a bitch. And Ninja then says he meant bitches generally.
Yeah.
I wonder if Ninja would have said bitches if it was a large male streamer that was hate rated, but I digress. Ninja then keeps joking about it and says that Dijon is fucked, but that he will do whatever he can to help him, but don't expect too much. He
Okay.
then says, like verbatim, the most I can do is text my Twitch representative about this. And then he proceeds
I mean,
to do
okay. Look. I don't think there's any bad day of Ninja saying, "Yo, I'll text my representative about it." And I don't think Ninja knew the extent of what actually happened because he was drunk on stream. So, but I understand why she's doing this because Ninja is big, and if Ninja is supporting this, she's gonna keep getting some sort of hate. I understand why she has to, come after him as well because she has to make an example out of him. But I digress. But if you look at the full context of the situation, Ninja was playing Fortnite. He was drinking. He doesn't even really know what truly happened. He thinks that it was a raid of someone just going L plus ratio. The guy fucked up, and that's about it. He doesn't know that, he said all this other stuff right after, and yeah.
you just that. Why Ninja would help someone evade a ban for harassing me, I have no idea. I genuinely don't know. Maybe to appease Dijon's viewers, but like, as going as far as to text your Twitch rep, I don't know.
I mean, texting your Twitch rep, it could mean a lot of things. It could mean like, I'm texting my Twitch rep to see what are the options of this sort of scenario, and then I can just pass it on to Jidion, and he will know what the options of this scenario would be. But I wouldn't say he's like, I'm going to text my Twitch representative and I'm going to get him to actually unban this guy. I think you're reading too deep into it. But yeah.
That night, like, yes, it sucked to have so many people in my chat doing whatever. But Ninja's behavior is actually what surprised and bothered me the most that whole evening. However, I still tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, even though he knew it was a hate raid towards me. Maybe he didn't know how bad it was or the full scope of things or what Dijon was like really doing. Ninja had also retweeted and liked a tweet from Dijon saying, Winja. And they followed each other on Twitter.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, it was just so sad to see like the
okay, that I can't. At that point, he still does not know what happened. He just thinks it was just a troll raid. I wouldn't say he knew it was a hate raid. Like, it wasn't. It was a hate raid to the extent that it was, but he thinks it's just a minor troll. And they followed each other and they liked each other's tweets, and it was calm. It was cool. But I do not think he knew the scope of the situation. But I understand why you're doing it, because you have to make now you got the eyes on you. Now you have to make an example out of somebody. It's just warfare, I guess.
The most well-known streamer blatantly supporting someone who was harassing me so intensely and so publicly.
Yeah.
Ninja left his RT of that up for hours, even after Dijon changed his profile picture on Twitter to me.
Why do you think Ninja's just on Twitter all day? He's not on Twitter all day. He followed the guy, retweeted the guy, and then he went on with his day. It's not about, I know the whole scope, I know everything, I know this, that, and the third, and boom. Nah, it's not like that. It isn't. He's a busy guy. He's a multi-millionaire. You think you become a multi-millionaire just sitting on Twitter? You can't. You can't be a multi-millionaire just sitting on Twitter. It's not like that.
And Dijon didn't at Ninja, so Ninja had to have gone to his profile to retweet that, to follow him, and then to later like it, DM, and then unfollow. You'll get the details in a second.
I don't think so.
I mentioned this very briefly on my stream the next day. I said, I think what Ninja did was weird. Like, I found his support of Dijon weird. And I was just going to leave it at that and move on. And I likely wouldn't even be going over the incident today if it wasn't for something really strange that happened afterwards. I'm sorry, I'm talking so much. My mouth.
Wait. What? I'm waiting for like Google Docs, fam. I want to see Google Docs, like all the dramas. Google Docs.
Dry soap, water break. How's everyone doing? We good here?
Hold on, let me check something. Let me see if I'm good still. Hello? Alright, I'm good. Alright, cool.
Alright, nice. So yeah, as I said, I just mentioned this briefly on stream the next day. I was like, that was weird, champ. And I was
I want this.
His manager and wife, Jessica, DM'd me on Twitter. And she wrote me a bunch of stuff. She was like, pause, champ.
I think the DMing of Pokey was crazy. It wasn't a good move because you know the history of the internet. You do something publicly, I do something publicly. You know?
I'll be reading out my messages, so I just want to find like the reference. So Jessica DMs me, and she says, hey, just want to clarify things with you. Ninja did not call you a bitch. And Ninja told Dijon that what he did to me was not okay, privately in DMs. She then went through the series of events from Ninja's perspective, which is included in how I described it above. Mm-hmm. She tells me that Ninja retweeted the Winja tweet because he thought that it was about playing Fortnite together, not about the hate raid.
Yeah.
And she said he, in caps, never said that he would try to get him unbanned and does not support that. She then sends me the DMs between Ninja and Dijon Mustard, which, to be honest, were so... It was so difficult to read those DMs because it's just a bunch of thanks for the love last night, man. Like, really appreciate it. Hearts being sent back and forth.
Oh
and then
my
Ninja
God.
telling Dijon that he watched what happened from my POV and giving him advice on how to avoid getting banned in the future. Dijon then tells Ninja, Pokey got me, man. I'm banned for 2 weeks.
Oh my God. Why did you send these DMs? She's got ammo now. Now she can let it spray like... Brrr. I don't know what Jessica was thinking to do that. That was the worst decision ever. But
which again,
I digress.
I didn't. I have no power in whether or not.
Low-key, I think Jessica was pissed that Ninja was showing this much support to Jidion, and she actually saw the full scope of things, and Ninja didn't. And Ninja was like, "Alright, bro, you both need to learn a lesson. Here you go, Pokey."
Not he gets banned. If he did this to anyone else, he would have still gotten banned. I'm not. I don't own Twitch. I'm not out here giving bans, bro. And Ninja reiterates to him that even though it was just L's and ratios, it's still considered a hate raid, with quotation marks around hate raid, and that rules are rules, unfortunately, even though your intentions might not have been evil or bad. I don't know about Ninja, but I don't find the rules against harassment on Twitch.
Oh my God. Okay. There's just different rules between from a guy's perspective. L's plus ratio is just normal. We just shit talk each other all the time, and sometimes we send people will send their fans to just shit talk people, who Kai Cena and Your Age, flipping, they're friends. Don't get me wrong. sometimes they just send people over there to be like, oh, say this to this person, say that to this person, but it's not in a manner of I truly hate your guts. It's in the manner of we're just gonna farm these viewers for a little bit. I've got no content right now. Let's just farm each other and let's go on with our day. So what I think what Jidion was trying to do is just do this thing where they both farm each other, and then at the end they go, oh, we don't actually hate each other. It was just jokes, you know? It was just farming drama for viewership. And since Gidion's from YouTube, where there is like more of a leniency, he's like, okay, I can do it here too. So he's like, let me push the boundaries of this drama, you know? And this is what happened.
Unfortunate at all. If anything, I'm really fucking glad they exist. I'm sorry to pick at wording, but I'm getting to the main point soon. Just pause, champ, a little. Jessica then tells me that Ninja has since unfollowed him and unfavorited his tweets. She ended her message by telling me that she just wants me to know the full story and not how select people on the internet have tried to twist it. I'm going to read you guys my reply to her, because I spent a lot of time I was so bothered this evening. I tried so hard to make my message to her both kind and respectful, but also very honest. So I say to her, "Hi, Jessica. Thanks for reaching out, especially because you must feel responsibility to clarify the situation, both as Tyler's manager/wife and as a woman who understands the position of what it's like to receive misogynistic attacks. Because I've seen people say stuff to her like, oh, you're just with Ninja for the clout, or like for the money, or this and that. Comments like that they're misogynistic as well."
Hey, no, I wouldn't go that. I would say they're irritating. I wouldn't say misogynistic, because that would mean misogyny. I want people to know what misogyny means. Misogyny is hatred or discontent of women. Like, to say somebody is with someone just for the clout or just for the what money they have is not misogynistic. You are literally attacking that person just so they hurt. That's it. You just want to hurt that person. It's not because she's a woman. It's what is the easiest thing that I can find that will hurt this person. And it's not, I think misogyny, harassment, all that is getting thrown around way too much. Way too much. Way too easily.
So I'm sure she's gone through her fair share of shit. However, it would have meant more to me if Tyler messaged me himself. I'll try to say Ninja instead of Tyler. It would have meant more to me if Ninja messaged me himself. I know we unfollowed each other on Twitter, but he's still able to DM me, and I would have appreciated him doing so, especially if he was aware of how his bracket intended or not bracket endorsement of Dijon's behavior has added to the harassment that I've received. Even though the public narrative is that Tyler is siding with Dijon, that Ninja is siding with Dijon, and that this all occurred publicly on stream or Twitter, Ninja has yet to make any public statement retracting his support or clarifying his stance. Unliking the tweet and deleting the VOD, his VOD from that night had been deleted at this point, comes off as if nothing happened to the public. Regarding the DMs between Dijon and Ninja, it hurts to see Tyler being so friendly with someone who has done such heinous things to me publicly and unprovoked. Dijon's intentions cannot be interpreted as good or even neutral, considering the inappropriate comments made about me being dick down, telling his viewers to spam hateful stuff in my chat, and using the profile picture of me that is in the screenshots you sent. Oh my God. Not only was it hard to read those DMs between Dijon and Ninja, literally in the screenshots of the DMs that she sent me, his profile picture is me.
Oh!
So it's like, it's very clear.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, now I understand. I understand why she's pissed. She's even more pissed because Okay, now I understand. Now I get it. She's like, okay, clearly this guy hasn't learned his lesson. Clearly this guy doesn't care. And you guys are still endorsing the whole thing. Je- Bro, Jessica, bad move. You should have just left it. Jidion should have left it. Jessica should have left it. And everything would have been okay.
Clear his intentions are bad, like you can see it. Yeah, even if Ninja wasn't aware of what was going on at the time of the stream, his response to Dijon in the DMs minimizes the problems and sexist undertones of Dijon's behavior. You mentioned that Ninja...
Sexist undertone. I don't know where this identity politics coming from. It's not being sexist. It's you are one of the biggest streamers on the platform. Easy clout points, and the guy took it, but he took it in the wrong way.
Never said that he would try to get Dijon unbanned, but there are many comments recounting him saying he would message his account manager and help however he could. I attached a screenshot of those comments because they deleted the VOD, so all I had was comments to go off of. Ultimately, my goal with all of this is to prevent future hate raids, especially those that target women and speak inappropriately about them. It's especially important for male streamers to stand up against misogyny if we want change. I hope you and Ninja can better understand my perspective, and I appreciate you reaching out to me. And I showed her this. Sorry, I know my lens isn't going to focus, but it's just like people on Reddit saying, Ninja actually tried to help him, ? And someone said, Ninja also followed him on Twitter. Jace fans were bragging about how he got Ninja support. Why he decided to get involved is beyond me. And then someone else said, Ninja basically said, I'll see what I can do, but you're pretty much fucked, man. Tough one to do, 2-day ban, and he thinks this will be a learning experience for Dijon. So I was like, thank you guys for the Go Poke comments. I was so afraid of looking at chat and it's just a bunch of shit. So thank you guys. I'm not even done, bro. I'm not even done. So I sent her these messages like, look, like, you know, people remember what happened even though the VOD is gone. I kid you not, it took me like an hour to craft that message because I was like, I want to be nice and respectful. Maybe they don't know enough, but also like, this isn't okay. And I am very hurt. So, she responds and she says, I'm getting lightheaded, bro. Yeah, so I sent this and I was like, nice. I think they're really going to understand my point. And I made sure to mention everything. Like, as you guys read in my reply, I made sure to mention the things that Dijon did in case they really, like, they weren't fully aware of the situation. So I'm going to paraphrase a bit here in regards to her response. But she responded and told me that she's messaging me as Ninja's manager to let me know the facts. She says that she doesn't agree with any hate being sent to anyone, and neither does Ninja. And neither her nor Ninja are reaching out to apologize because he did nothing wrong. She reiterates that Ninja never said that he would get him a lesser ban and never reached out to anyone at Twitch. And then she says to me, this shit hit, bro. It's unfortunate that the exact thing I speak about hating, other people making assumptions off of me, is what I'm doing to Ninja right now. At this point, I'm legitimately baffled, like jaw on the fucking ground, bro. Because I saw the clips that night. They may be deleted now.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like, I think, bro, I don't think she should have handled things like that. The best thing she should have done was either leave it unseen or just say okay and move on. But people always have to get the last word. They always have to come out on top. For what reason, man? You don't always have to come out on top. You don't always have to get the last word. She should, bro. I don't know. People always have to be the one to win arguments. They always to be like, you have to punk someone. Why do you have to punk someone? Because now this is what's happening. She tried to punk her. Why was she trying to punk her? What would that achieve? Mad thing.
But I saw them that night. I was asking my friends, like, did you guys see this? And I'm like, yeah, we saw it. I saw numerous people commenting that these things happen, and she's saying none of it happened. The VOD is deleted. The clips are deleted.
Yeah, I saw it. All he said was he was drinking in there. He said that, oh, don't be hate rating people. The ban you're gonna get is you're gonna get banned, but you'll be able to come back from it. Just don't be doing what you did. That's basically what he said. And he also said something about I think he did say something about his stream rep. But I get it though, because Ninja's the biggest face. She has to make an example out of him, because if not, people will think it's okay to punk her. But she needed to have she needed to have the ammo to be able to shoot back, and that's what Jessica did. And she even tried to punk her on top of that. It's crazy.
LSF threads are deleted because it's all gone into a mega thread. And all the YouTube re-uploads, if there were any from Ninja's POV, all gone. Like nothing is left on the internet from that night. Her message then ends with her reiterating that they know nothing about the other things Dijon has done to me aside from the L plus ratio spam in my chat. And that Ninja denounced what Dijon did publicly on his stream. Now, this is weird to me because in my last message to her that I read out to you guys, I told her many of the things that Dijon did to me. And they also can see that his Twitter profile picture is me. And Ninja was mentioned in this incident all over the internet, so it was just kind of hard for me to believe that they have no clue what happened, especially because I told her what happened. So she also mentioned that Ninja denounced what Dijon did publicly on his stream, but let me show you what Ninja said, and the only time that Ninja has spoken about this publicly.
Yeah, that king, dude, that...
Just want to make sure the volume's good. Do you guys, y'all hear that?
Jidion thing last night was...
Okay, wait, let me just make it like a little bit louder. Maybe like this. Is that good?
It's kinda gnarly.
Okay, here we go. So this is the only time that Ninja has spoken about this publicly.
Yeah, that king, dude, that Jidion thing last night was kinda gnarly.
Gnarly.
Dill
bro.
Pickle, think of the
Sorry.
5 gifted. Dude, I love his energy, bro. He's clearly an entertainer, dude. Born to do it. But I had a talk with him after the fact last night, man. You can't be sending your community into anyone's chat to promote negativity or spam anything, even if it's just L and ratio.
That's true. It's not just. It was a lot more.
It is against TOS, man. No one deserves to be harassed on Twitch in general to that level. I told him with great power comes great responsibility, man. He's got to keep his viewers and his fans just in line and make sure not to do that again. I am still down to play with him. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until he's unbanned. I can't play with him while he's banned. Silly, the guy's a massive troll, man. So like, he wasn't saying go hate on, you know, it was just like spam L. Yeah, he got banned for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, Mitch. 2 weeks. I think it was his first incident too.
And minimizing the ban.
Jidion, he's a new streamer.
Okay, listen. I understand where she's coming from, but I also understand where Ninja's coming from. In the gaming community, what happened there? No, in the male community, I should say, not even the gaming. In the male community, what happened there wasn't that bad. Okay, because we say a lot worse things to each other, and I understand that you think, oh, he's minimizing the issue. He's like, no, we say a lot worse. We talk about moms. We talk about wives. We talk about girlfriends. We go in. We talk about any and everything. You have if you have a disabled cousin, brother, or mother, father, as men will go in. We don't care. We do not care. Which is why I think for him it's kind of like it was messed up, but it's kind of like it's not extreme enough to get a permanent ban. It's one of those things happens and then it gets pushed past. It gets what's it called? It gets flushed down the toilet like like it happened, but it's not that crazy. You know, that's basically what it is. It's not that yo we want to promote negativity. We want to it's just we seen it. We didn't see it as something that bad. It was bad. It wasn't funny. It wasn't troll. Nothing like that. But it wasn't something that for us. That's not extreme. That is like regularly how we talk to each other. You know? But you have to make an example out of the biggest streamer though. You have to. Like Ninja is the face of the gaming industry, gaming entertainment industry. So you have to make an example out of him. Otherwise, even more people will come after you. It's like she's being backed against the wall, and she has to swing back.
He's been arrested before too. And this guy's got a pass on him, dude. Silo got it.
For me, I don't see what else Ninja could say at that point. Like he couldn't really say much, or just couldn't really say anything more than what he said. This was it. Like it's a situation that shouldn't have happened, but it's one of those things like it happened. I've heard and I've seen worse, so we're gonna move on. That's it.
Imagine I was arrested before, bro. Like, when I saw this, my brain, my heart, my whole existence was in pain. I'm like, this dude.
No, she has been
so
back.
Much to me. And you're just like, yeah, let's play Fortnite when you're unbanned, bro. It was like just trolling, like just L's and ratios. I don't know. I'll let you guys make up your own mind on that clip, but that's the only time that Ninja spoke about it publicly. So let's continue with my story. Poggers. Yeah, deadass have a whole doc, so I make sure I don't miss anything.
Damn.
Just want to make sure my timeline is right. So I later tell her that I don't really feel like Ninja is denouncing his behavior. He's mainly praising the guy and saying he'll play Fortnite with him once he's unbanned. And that VOD was deleted soon after. And I had a feeling. I was like, if the first VOD is deleted, this one might be on its way. So let me just record it just in case. Hence why we have it here today. Like, literally, after I messaged her about this, the VOD was gone. I'm sorry. I feel like Toast might be out there watching somewhere. Hey, Toast. Shout out to you, bro. Anyways, sorry, back to the thing. So yeah, so I feel like he's not really denouncing the behavior, and that VOD was soon deleted too. So yeah, luckily I thought that might happen, so I recorded this point just in case. Anyways, at this point, honestly, I'm feeling so gaslit, and I do not use that term lightly, but I literally have Ninja's manager in my DMs telling me that something that I saw with my very eyes never happened.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. She's been gaslit. She punked her. Why would she do that? She really punked her.
But me, my friends, and numerous people on Reddit all remember seeing it. So, I kid you not, I spent the evening scouring the fucking internet for this clip. Like, the whole evening. I see so many references of it in different threads, different comments. But as I said, like, they deleted the VOD, everything else was removed, so I cannot find it anywhere. I'm messaging my mods, my hacker mans. I'm messaging...
Damn, she had the full force of the internet going crazy. Oh my god.
LSF mods. I'm messaging everybody that I know. I just can't find it. That is, until I do.
Damn.
So, you guys can ask my friends, like Lily, JB. So many of my friends were over in my living room. I'm out here on my PC on Adobe Premiere. I'm clipping. It's a 12-hour VOD, bro. It's a 12-hour VOD. I'm hackermansing while my friends are outside coming over because they want to make sure I'm okay. I'm editing it to make sure like it shows the proper points. I'm uploading it to Dropbox, and I send it to her. I send it to his manager, Jessica, just to show her. Like, look, this thing that you keep telling me didn't happen really did happen. And let me show you guys that real quick so we can all be on the same page.
So if Twitch sees...
So this is the night, the evening when I was getting hate rated, and Dijon was also sending his viewers to Ninja stream.
Is that...
Yo, I forgot that Poki really can edit though. Poki went from like doing everything herself to getting other people to do it. I forgot, like, she went from the ground up. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that might be enough.
Help me, Step Ninja.
Help me, Step Ninja. Guys, there's literally, I promise you guys, there's literally nothing I can do. There's negative things I can do. I could send a text message to my representative and be like, from Jidion says he's sorry.
And legit, at this point, I'm like, oh, maybe he's joking. Like, maybe it's just a meme. Like, it doesn't mean he's actually going to do it.
I think...
I am trying to give full fucking benefit of the doubt at this point.
All right, I'll do it.
Did Charlie log off?
No way.
Oh, fuck, what's her name?
I won't say her name, but I know her name.
Yeah, because he's got 14,000 viewers. We're not in sub mode, and he sent his entire chat to fucking ask me for help, so he doesn't get paid for Pokimane. All right,
I have to learn the Twitch environment better.
It's a meme, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Holy moly!
Lots for sure. Did someone say what someone say?
Hold up.
Now Slim's stunned. He's sleeping the groundskeeper.
That's crazy.
All right. I sent the text.
No way.
I can't. I don't promise a goddamn thing. Because at the end of the day, what happened happened.
What happened happened. Clip's not done, by the way. Me on Adobe Premiere editing. So bad. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Did someone say what someone say?
Wait,
Hold up.
is she editing? I thought she was actually editing.
He's sleeping the groundskeeper.
He's a legend, bro.
He's listening.
I'm gonna do.
So yeah, Dijon is like listening to Ninja stream right now. He's like, help me, bro.
100%. Yo, I'm gonna do whatever I can. But you're fucked.
He said it's fine.
Damn, I didn't see this.
I fucked up.
Oh.
Don't worry. There was nothing in there, bro. Don't worry about it. You just gifted 100 subs, and this man's insane, dude.
Honestly, at this point, I'm just like, fuck. I should have gifted Ninja 100 subs that evening. Maybe things would have turned out different. I'm so sorry. I really tried to say all of this very seriously. I'm sorry. Like, you know when shit is so weird and bad, the only way you can get through it is by making jokes. That's the point I'm at, man. That's the point I am at.
Oh shit. This all started because Ninja's wife tried to.
Let's round this story up, but it ain't done yet.
Oh my
As I
God.
said,
Why did
I
you?
made that clear. You can tell because the editing's trash. I cut up the 12-hour VOD so I could send this to her and say, again, look, this thing you keep telling me didn't happen. It really did happen. And you want to know what she said to me?
Oh my God.
And like, this is the message. Here's the clip of Tyler texting his Twitch representative to prevent Dijon from getting banned, as referenced in the Reddit comments, as well as a clip of Ninja saying to Dijon, I'm gonna do whatever I can, but you're fucked. And this is what she says to me. She responds by reiterating the series of events from Tyler's POV. How that evening he only knew about the hate raid and nothing else. And that at this point, it's 4 days later. This was it's 4 days later. And they still don't know any other specifics about what happened to me. Aside from, she says, a viewer of his saying something about me being dick down. Which I told her myself that Dijon said that on his
It's just so
stream.
funny
It
when
was
she said
not a
that.
viewer that said that. She then ends her message by telling me that Ninja never said he would get him a lesser ban and never texted a Twitch representative. And that she just wants me to...
I must say something. When you try to manipulate someone so badly like that, it won't end good. It will just keep getting worse. And worse. And worse. And worse.
know the facts and circumstances from their end to avoid any confusion. What does that mean, bro? I don't know. At this point, my brain is straight booming. Like, it's booming. I have done everything I can. I told her what happened. I scoured the internet for proof of what happened. I edited the proof. I gave her the proof. And I tell her, I'm sorry, this is probably like, this is as aggressive as I can get while still being nice, to be honest. I say, I just showed you footage of Tyler doing.
People just can't admit, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? She could have just stopped that conversation there, but she just has to win. Why, Jessica? Why do you have to win? It's not a war. It's not even that big of a deal. And I was hearing rumors that you're gonna get your lawyers involved for defamation of character. Why did you take it that far?
That though, LOL. ... Sorry. Also, it was Dijon who was talking about me being dick down live on his stream. I said that in caps. I'm clearly telling you again what happened. I literally described to you in detail what
Nah, I
Dijon
would be
did,
pissed
and
as
neither
well.
you or Ninja have any remorse for how Ninja's actions have aggravated the harassment that I received. It's been 4 days since this incident, so for you to plead ignorance when you've had more than enough time to look into the actions of the person that Ninja himself was promoting, then that's on you. Lastly, the only public statement Ninja has made is that Dijon shouldn't have sent his viewers to another channel and that he would still play Fortnite with him, even after everything he's done, as well as insinuating.
Yeah. The thing is, at that point, yeah, when Pokimane asked Ninja to make a public statement, it was too far gone. Jessica was like, "Yo, I came here for a specific purpose. Purpose was to protect my client or husband from any backlash from this. So I'm messaging you for that." And then when Pokimane requested for a public statement, publicly denouncing, she was like, "You ain't gonna punk me. I'm gonna punk you." I'm like, okay. Like, I understand why Pokimane requested that. I'm backed into a corner. I just need a little bit of help just so, I can get out. But it didn't happen. Instead, she would have been fine if you didn't make the statement. But the fact that you tried to punk her, bro. Why did you try to punk her? Like, she's not been through this before. Like, literally, she's in a abusive relationship with the internet. You're not gonna punk her. She's not dumb. She's been in this game for years. Almost. Wait, she was in at 17. She's like around 25 now. I think this should be like what? 7? Not 7. No, he said she was a streamer for 8 years. So it means she started when she was like 15. 10 years. She's been in this game for like 10 years. And you're trying to punk someone that's 10 years deep.
Insinuating that the 2-week suspension is
But
too long for what Dijon did.
I think when she was 18, 19 is when she first started. So she's got nearly half a decade in the industry.
Absolutely nothing.
When the industry No, wait, hold on. She's got a couple years in the industry while the gaming industry wasn't even an industry. Before money was even introduced within the industry, she was in the industry. So you're not gonna punk someone like that.
His viewers to another channel and that he would still play Fortnite with him, even after everything he's done, as well as insinuating that the 2-week suspension is too long for what Dijon did. And do you want to know what she said? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Since then.
She can't say anything. You can't win that battle.
Nothing. So when I tell you a bitch tried, like a bitch tried. Okay. I'm getting so riled up even saying this, and I honestly feel so bad for my cortisol levels over the last week because every time I talk about this, every time I reiterate it, do you know the amount of like clips I've had to go through, the VODs I've had to go through? I had to.
She became what are those people called? Like a web forensic scientist, just scouring the internet just for these clips or the evidence.
Myself edit the most like prominent mainstream streamer advocating for the guy who has been shitting on me relentlessly for a week. Like, I've had to repeat these things over and over and over and over. Breathe, bro, I really should. Okay, sorry. So, yeah. Okay. And since then, I've heard nothing from her. I tried so hard to resolve this privately, but at this point, I'm legitimately so worried that they will lie about this to other people And because there's no public record of what happened since
Yeah.
Ninja deleted all his VODs and clips and the threads and the re-uploads on YouTube, nothing is
Nah, she was backed into a corner and she had to come out and and defend herself, and she had to attack. You can't back someone into a corner.
there. It would be easy for them to get away with it. But I want the record to show what truly happened that night. I want this incident to be well documented because I want to make it clear that it's important for everyone, especially other prominent streamers, to stand up against this sort of harassment. If we act nonchalant and pretend it's okay and it's just a joke, we're enabling that kind of behavior and things will never change. I know that initially, Ninja didn't know anything about Dijon. That's fine. And if Ninja had apologized and said, my bad, I had no idea, like, I'm going to say it's not okay and I'm going to tell my Twitch rep, like, not to unban him, I would have been like, oh, that's fine. Cool, no problem. Like, you didn't know. That's totally fine. But the way his manager has...
Yeah, Jessica tried to manipulate her and it just went bad. It just crashed the whole plane. Like, yo, I think Jessica was like, I'm untouchable. I'm gonna just punk her a little bit and see what happens. It's like, nah, I've made way too much money. I've been in this game way too long to get punked. And now she's on the attack.
Has been in my DMs, acting like certain things never happen when I'm...
Why did she send screenshots? You could have just said it. You don't have to send screenshots. Number one, the screenshots were horrible. Number two, you tried to punk her. Number three, she gave you the evidence and you tried to punk her again. And then it's just bad.
Sending her proof that they did and aggressively telling me that they have nothing to apologize for? It is so weird, and it really just rubs me the wrong way. All in all, it's really important to be aware of the types of people that you're promoting and enabling. And I think it's also your responsibility to do your due diligence if you know that your actions have caused harm to others. And again, I really cannot imagine what would have happened if I was a smaller streamer and I didn't have the resources or the help to get me to retrace this deleted VOD for this proof. Like, I would have had nothing to show her.
Yeah, she was backed into a corner and she had to do so.
So that was an extremely exhausting conversation during an extremely exhausting week. I also want to clarify so no one can take what I'm doing the wrong way. I don't want people to send Ninja hate. I'm not calling for him to get banned or reprimanded in any way. I don't even so much as care for an apology from him or his manager at this point. I just felt so cornered and pressured by someone telling me that certain things didn't happen when they very clearly did, and saying that I'm lying when I'm showing them proof. And I just wanted this full situation to be properly and publicly documented and recorded so that no one can lie about it in the future. I want people to know it's unacceptable to treat others like this, and just please do better in the future. Please.
I think Poki has PTSD of going on the attack. You know? Because every time she's gone on the attack, it's always ended badly. And yeah, every time she's gone on the attacks, especially with Ninja, she really was defenseless against Ninja until this point. The point where Jessica messaged her, Jessica sent the screenshots, and then the VODs, the clips, everything. She was defenseless until that point. But you tried punking her, and she's like, nah, I'm not gonna get punked. And she had the ammunition, and she's up now. You know, she pulled herself. She had to make an example out of Jidion, had to make an example out of Ninja. Yeah. Especially Ninja. Ninja is so big right now. Ninja's gone mainstream. So she had to make an example out of it.
All right. That's it. That's all I had for today. And scene. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh my lord.
I was gonna play Valorant, but I'm busy right now, so I'm just gonna leave things here.
It's funny because I see people saying like,
See what's going on here. Alright, that's what
bro,
happened.
she never even said you were lying. What the fuck? She just said that there was a misunderstanding. By the way, he didn't do anything wrong, and you're just mad that he didn't drop everything to now someone who doesn't like you. Like, what the fuck?
That's what she was avoiding. Just all this bullshit. So this is what she's trying to avoid.
All
So
right,
she had
well,
to
let me
swing.
break apart every single shitty excuse you have. For starters, if you tell someone this happened and they tell you, no, it didn't, and you show them it did, look, and they say, it didn't happen. Put two and two together, they're acting like you're lying, like you're
Yeah, she's being punked. You're trying to punk her into silence.
not saying the truth because they're going against what you're saying. Okay?
And she's being manipulated.
Oh no, his message is gone. And secondly, I don't expect Ninja to come to my rescue. However, if he is going to repeatedly promote, enable, and praise someone who has done shitty things about me, let the record show he did that. At the very least, don't lie about it. Don't think deleting the VOD is just gonna hide everything that happened. Because the harassment I'm receiving is very real.
Facts. Fact.
Bro.
It's just
And
really
again,
annoying.
I said I would have let this shit go if it wasn't for the fact that his manager was in my DMs like, no, that didn't happen. No, it didn't happen. And we're not sorry. We have nothing to apologize for and we did nothing wrong. And that didn't happen.
True.
Like, that's when to me it was like too far. And I'm well aware that there will be people that are like, this doesn't matter. Whatever. I get it. You're 8 and you love Fortnite. We love Fortnite. I get it. That's fine. But this is for the people that do get it. And this is for my own peace of mind to know that this shit exists on the internet. No one can pretend I'm lying or not telling the truth.